Well, you sure had a lot to say about our big story last night. We told you about a man accused of throwing rocks and breaking windows at businesses in downtown Gresham. He was arrested and released from jail within hours 4 different times over the course of the last week. After the first arrest, the courts deemed him a low risk of not showing up for his court dates. But not only did he not show up, he allegedly broke more windows each time he got out. And then a judge ordered him held in jail until his arraignment, but he was released because no public defenders were available. And so now he's out on the streets, or at least somewhere out free. It's especially frustrating for the small business owners who are cleaning up the damage.
Most of the businesses that were affected are family owned, and so the difference between something that's unforeseen, such as this circumstance, can mean the difference between a positive and a negative month for them. So it directly affects our owners and our community.
In my opinion, this case goes to show how broken our criminal justice system is right now. I was going to say our legal system, but it's the whole thing. Many of you agree. Here's a voicemail from Joseph.
How do we change this broken system? How do we get it done? Because, thousands upon thousands of Portlanders are fed up with this stuff.
Many of you put the blame on Multnomah County District Attorney Mike Schmidt. People like Randy, who wrote, "The lack of punishment to the window breaker can be placed at the footsteps of one Michael Schmidt. When he took over as the Multnomah County DA, he made it perfectly clear property crimes were not a big deal. His philosophy is still in force." And there's Jay, who wrote, "I can just imagine that if this person threw a rock through the window of the DA's home, it would be a different story. He would still be in jail." And I have to chime in here. I have to tell you that I feel your frustration. I share your frustration. But in this particular case, the facts seem to suggest the DA's office is not to blame. It's the court system and the legislature which set up that system. The DA's office brought the charges that they could, as best as I can tell. Here's a voicemail from Frederick, who feels for the business owners.
I am just appalled at the story about the window-breaking rock thrower being released so many times. My heart goes out to the business owners who suffered this damage and loss.
Well said, Frederick. People living in Gresham say they are familiar with the problem. People like Terry, who told us, "I'm a trustee at a Gresham church, and we've experienced thousands of dollars in vandalism. We are in the process of spending thousands more in fencing and costly security in an effort to prevent such acts of disregard." And then there's Ann, who wrote in to say, "We've lived in Gresham for more than 40 years. For many years, I viewed Gresham's gradual crime increase as growing pains for what is now the 4th largest city in the state. But when I see the blatant disregard by the justice system for the victims of just plain, stupid, childish behavior, I'm ashamed to say where I call home. I know those business owners and the struggles they've gone through to maintain their business in what is, for some, their hometown." But a few of you said the public defense system is to blame, not the district attorney's office. People like Judy, who wrote in, "So lock them up is your answer? How about paying defense attorneys enough to take these cases? What we need to do is tax the wealthy and corporations to pay their fair share so that we can provide services for the mentally ill, the homeless, the addicted, the jobless, education, healthcare, etc. And yes, even to provide defense attorneys for the indigent." So that's a lot. But what do you think? Here's our contact info again. You can still email me at thestory@kgw.com or call and leave a voicemail. The number is 503-226-5090.